With the recent passing of the infrastructure bill into law, it opens up some interesting possibilities for all of our investments and options trading. So when I look at the infrastructure bill, I see 7 primary components, or focus areas. Number 1 is the boost to public transit. $39 billion of new investment will go towards modernizing the transit system and also help improve accessibility for elderly and people with disabilities, in addition to continuing to maintain and upgrade the existing transit programs. Next is the investment in passenger rail. This is going to be $66 billion dedicated to the rail industry. These funds will be used to eliminate the Amtrak maintenance backlog and also modernize the Northeast Corridor and help bring world-class rail service to areas outside of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. Now, out of that $66 billion, $22 billion will be provided as grants to Amtrak, $24 billion as federal and state partnership grants for the Northeast Corridor modernization, $12 billion for partnership grants for inner-city rail service, including high-speed rail, $5 billion for rail improvement and safety grants, and the remaining $3 billion for grade crossing and safety improvements. Next, there's $110 billion designed to help and fund improvements for our roads, bridges, and major highway projects. They've identified 173,000 total miles of the highways and major roads that need improvement, including 45,000 bridges that are in poor condition and need upgrades. Focus area number 4 is about providing clean drinking water. Now, the White House, as part of this infrastructure bill, has stated that up to 10 million American households and 400,000 schools and child care centers lack safe drinking water. So this deal includes a $55 billion investment into providing safe, clean drinking water for people of the United States. Focus area number 5 aims to improve the airports, ports, and waterways of the United States. The White House states that according to some rankings, that no U.S. airports rank in the top 25 of airports worldwide. They also mention that our ports and waterways are in desperate need of repair and reimagination as well. And so this bill that was recently passed into law includes an investment of $17 billion as part of the port infrastructure upgrade and $25 billion dedicated to airports to address repair and maintenance backlogs. Focus area number 6 is all about providing reliable, high-speed internet service to citizens of the United States. I think the majority of us agree that having broadband internet access is necessary for all of us to do our jobs or to participate in schooling, learning online, provide health care, to stay connected with our family and loved ones. And yet, as the White House pointed out, there's more than 30 million Americans that live in rural areas where there's no broadband infrastructure, or that they only have access to minimally acceptable speeds. And so, as a part of this infrastructure bill, it includes a $65 billion investment to help ensure that every American has access to reliable, high-speed internet by improving the broadband infrastructure throughout. And key focus area number 7 includes the creation of a new grid deployment authority. This group will be involved with leading the effort to improve the infrastructure, specifically in the research and development for advanced transmission and electricity distribution technologies. They're going to be promoting smart grid technologies that deliver both flexibility and resilience. This deal will be allocating $73 billion into the investment into clean energy transmission, which incorporates upgrades to our existing power infrastructure, building thousands of miles of new resilient transmission lines so that we can facilitate the expansion of renewable energy, which will be utilized as part of this deal to deliver thousands of electric school buses nationwide. Additionally, and related to this bill will also invest $7.5 billion to help build out the national network of electric vehicle chargers, which will be the first ever national investment in electric vehicle charging infrastructure and will be a critical component to accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles. Now, this infrastructure bill that was recently passed into law is not a short-term play for us. Instead, we need to keep in mind these 7 key focus areas when looking forward into the near, mid, and long-term investment and trading opportunities. Now, we should always be thinking in the back of our stock investing and trading minds, what companies offer products and or services that can benefit from these focus areas? What companies are the industry leaders that are well positioned to benefit immediately? And also, What small, new, or emerging companies have new technologies that could propel them into becoming a big player? Now, to be realistic, because this infrastructure bill has been around for a while, I think that a lot of this has already been priced into the market. But I also think that there are still hidden opportunities that have yet to be thought of. For example, I think the electric vehicle, EV, and charging infrastructure, those stocks already show the pricing based on the new law. Some examples of charging infrastructure companies include Blink Charging, symbol BLNK, ChargePoint Holdings, symbol CHPT, EVgo Incorporated, symbol EVGO, Wallbox, symbol WBX, and also Volta Incorporated, symbol VLTA. Now, obviously, nobody knows for sure. That's just my opinion. I just happen to think that these stocks have already seen their bump up, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop watching them and monitoring to see if they're in line to receive some of this infrastructure money. But I will be monitoring companies that offer products or services that are not so much high technology. For example, I know that there's $110 billion earmarked for upgrading highways and bridges. So with this in mind, I have a feeling that companies involved with products or services that deal with construction materials may benefit. And while not as sexy as the EV market or high-tech like solar-powered fast charging systems, I think that the cement and concrete building materials may likely see a boost as the construction industry starts transforming the roads, highways, and bridges across the United States. I'll share with you a company that's in this space. I currently own this stock and I may consider purchasing even more. Cemex Corporation, stock symbol CX, was founded in 1906 and it's headquartered in San Pedro Garza, Mexico. This company, together with its subsidiaries, produces, markets, distributes, and sells cement, ready-mix concrete, aggregates, and other construction materials worldwide. Now, this company also offers various complementary construction products, including asphalt products, concrete blocks, roof tiles, architectural products, concrete pipes for storm and sanitary sewer applications, and other precast products such as rail products, concrete floors, box culverts, bridges, drainage basins, barriers, and parking curbs. In addition, it provides building solutions for housing projects, pavement projects, and green building consultancy services, cement trade maritime services, and as well as information technology solutions. This company operates approximately 2,000 retail stores in almost 600 cities. Now, I know many of my viewers find cement and concrete pretty boring to invest in, and you're itching to still find those high-tech opportunities. So one area that I'm watching is battery technology. Now, the current state of the art is leaps beyond where the industry was 5 to 10 years ago, but I still think that it needs to progress so much further over the next 5 to 10 years. Now, we currently have high-capacity and high-performance batteries, thanks to some of the great innovations from both the scientific and engineering communities. And one of the key components or ingredients to these super batteries is lithium. Now, all the best batteries utilize lithium in some manner, shape, or form. And like any key ingredient, whoever can mine and produce lithium will have all the world's battery manufacturers beating a path to their door. Now, one company that I think is poised to do well in this space is Lithium Americas Corporation, stock symbol LAC. Lithium Americas Corporation, stock symbol LAC, was incorporated in 2007, and it's headquartered in Vancouver, Canada. This company operates as a resource company in the United States. Now, the company explores for lithium deposits, and it owns interests in Argentina as well as northwestern Nevada. Now, the company was formerly known as Western Lithium USA Corporation, and they changed their name in 2016 to Lithium Americas Corporation. I've stated this many times that profitable option trading begins by picking good stocks. I use a simple 3-step process to pick my stocks for option trading. In fact, I'll be hosting a 2-hour YouTube streaming session and demonstrating exactly what I do live and on camera. I'll walk you through each of the 3 steps. I'll share the websites that I use for research, and I'll also show you the tools I use to review and analyze each stock. Plus, I'll show you the exact buttons I push during this free live webinar. So be sure to register for this event so that you'll be notified with the final details, and I'll send you the special link to access this webinar for free. To register, just visit my website, pickingstocksforoptions.com. If you like the information about my stock picks, then consider joining my Patreon, where I share exclusive videos of my stock picks every week that I'm going to be using for profitable trades. I also include my research notes, stock analysis, and trading strategies for every stock I pick to watch for that week. And of course, all my videos posted on my Patreon are ad-free. There's one last thing before I end this video. Now, making profits and generating an income from option trading is a great thing, but keep in mind that all gains made from trading are considered income and are subject to applicable tax considerations. So every month, I save a portion of the profits that I earned in order to pay for my federal and state taxes. So please consult with your CPA, licensed financial advisor, and or tax preparer regarding the tax liabilities for your unique situation. If you're still watching this video, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I also want to wish you good luck and lots of success with all of your trades.